Check, testing, is this thing on? Alright, this is, Knivesy here. I'm a self-proclaimed VTuber, content creator artist. See, I have a lot of ambitions. I stream, I have a lot of friends, I'm mostly active on Discord and Instagram, if you haven't already noticed. I don't really use TikTok a lot. I kind of steer away from that, considering my government owns it, and I'm not too happy on them collecting all my information, as every conglomerate does nowadays. But, aside from all the pleasantries, hello, kitties, how are you doing? That's how I address my audience, if you don't already know. I'm putting out a music video with me, like my IRL personality, soon, so that's on the chopping block of content, ready to be produced sooner rather than later. I'm also, if you want to support my channel or whatnot, I have a Patreon where I do draw NSFW content, like NSFW art if you're interested in that, and get, some uncut stuff, some cosplays and whatnot. So if you're interested in that, please consider subbing to my Patreon. The highly recommended is the middle tier, because that's where I post most of everything, because I sell myself short a little bit. Anyways, back to the video. Pleasantries aside, like before, there's some pretty heavy stuff going on in my life. Aside from the fact that I'm on the front page of Google already, if you type in my Instagram username, what an amazing thing that is. It doesn't come with controversy, or does it? Well, at least not on my own end. Well, there's this person I've been working up the guts to expose for a while now. Now, I know it's your typical Nova Online type of expose. It's pretty obvious what they do. Groom minors on Discord and TikTok. So, if you come across this account, right, they make thousands of variants of it. They're everywhere, all over the place. You gotta see them at some point, if you've been on the internet long enough, but their username is Ponyboy, or any variant of Ponyboy. Usually it has the same profile picture, but sometimes different. And if it's not Ponyboy, it's, I don't know. But anyways, this guy, long story short, I just have a lot of concerning screenshots. See, this dates back to when I was 16, so, let's say, I'm 20 now, so that's, I can't do math, I'm fucking sorry. But anyways, that was a long time ago. Alright? You're like, why are you so stupid? Well, anyways, yeah, so they first messaged me when I was a little itty-bitty, 16-year-old still in high school, dating high school boys my age. But at the time, I was single, and they promised a lot of good things. And they lied about their age, as they do. My mom found out. Somehow she got a hold of his authorities, and he got arrested. And he will explain that he allegedly got locked up. And, I sent a minor a dick picture. But she lied about her age. She did not lie about my age. And he was saying this all to me, not knowing it was me he did that to. See, this guy is delusional, and even said he would grape someone if he felt the need to. Tired of being single, tired of being used, whatever, would grape someone. Literally. And I just kept sending him different minors DMs. I'm like, did you DM this minor? Oh, I'll block her right now, should I? What? This minor? This minor? This minor? See, I was getting deep to the crust of this situation. I was getting deep to the bread and butter. I was just like, I have his driver's, why did he send us a picture of his driver's license? I mean, I know, maybe lack of education where he lives in Alabama or whatever, but come on. Your driver's license? So we all can dox you. Okay, I'm not going to send any of that here, but just so you know, Yeah. And as always, don't send harassment to this guy. I'm sure he already has enough going on in his life already not to be harassed by some random people. So that's always my thing. Just don't harass somebody. He already has enough harassment from all of us as it is. But anyways, this isn't really a hate campaign. He's literally an emoji in some Discord servers. And the emojis are called fat and ugly or something like that. Like, he is a meme across the internet. It's not like we don't know about this guy. He's a little famous, actually. I'm quite jealous. Not for those reasons. Not for the reasons of grooming minors, of course. But anyways. It's just, your average, he looks like Al from Toy Story 2. He has that redder neckbeard Discord kitten face. Like, oh my god. Anyways, so yeah, this is sort of, I guess it's like unheard of lore about me, that yes, I was a desperate teenager, as we all are at some point, and we want to seek validation from strangers on the internet. If you were a victim of this, as I have been, just know you're not alone. There was lots of kids in high school, maybe even now, that are still selling their bodies on Discord like it's nothing. I mean, I always praise text-to-speech for him covering these situations, but he just made a video about self-proclaimed e-kittens selling their bodies on Discord. They're 13, 15, I don't even know, so young, so young. These are my sister's age. My sister's 11 years old, right? She's in 6th grade. She's a little tater tot just starting her life. And, there's kids out here her same age doing stuff like this on the internet. So scandalous, so promiscuous. And it's like they know what they're doing. They just do it because they're lonely. Or, they want to buy Robux or something. Kids don't have a moral compass. That's why I despise people who think they can take advantage of children. Because they don't have a moral compass. They can't tell what you're doing to them is wrong. They can't tell what a predator is until it's in plain sight. They don't know, oftentimes, they don't know what grooming is until it hits them. I mean, heck, they can even be groomed by someone pretty much their own age. Grooming comes in all forms, not just an adult and a child. I have this unspoken truth about these things. Kids cannot consent at all. If you're an adult over 18 and you're dealing with a 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, I don't even care. They cannot consent at all. They are children. And this guy, I mean, he tends to know it's bad, but then he just doesn't care. And he's like, well, you're 17. It isn't that. He's 32, by the way. Yeah, he's 32. Oh, you're 17. You're almost there. I don't have to wait for you and all that. No. That's a 17-year-old. That's still a child. I don't know why I have to make a video about this, isn't it obvious? But anyways, this guy is infamous. I mean, if you've seen him, you've seen him. If you haven't, you haven't. But here's just me talking about it. In my, stylish way that I do. Please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, whatever platform you're watching this on. And I will see everyone either on my streams or in the next video to come in the future. I love you all, kitties. Thank you so much for watching. And please have a great day. Bye!